go. Alright. Follow my little charge thing here. Alright. I'll check the stream, see how it's looking sounding and everything. Okay. Alright, so everything seems good. Lots of other stuff and things. Let me check my PC side one more time. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, hey, my fellow Romo Maniacs. It's Mr. Romo Roses here, and welcome to yet another installment of Elden Ring Night Rain. So, originally this was going to be some more Outlaws Remastered, but I was kind of in a bit of an Elden Ring mood to, continue more of my playthrough, my little fun playthrough of Night Rain, trying to do more of my little Guardian build that I've made. And it was also kind of late to the point where it's like I just kind of figured I'd just do a little something else differently. And Night Rain was kind of the thing that came to my mind because there's probably going to be a lot of Night Rain on this channel. Playing around with like different little build ideas to make for the characters, especially like with the what I like to call the character stat changing relics, to possibly just making some sort of new build here and there, to be like my little go-to build for certain characters. To even probably just doing like some random avatar boss grinding, to maybe find the quote unquote the perfect god tier type relics for characters. So yeah. But as we load in, I'm going to kind of give everyone a little bit of a brief. I'm going to kind of catch everyone up on things from the last stream. So in the last stream that I did of Night Rain with my Faith Guardian build, I actually was joined by a random little viewer who came by and was like, "Hey, do you want someone to partake on your journey or whatever?" And I was like, "Sure." So me and this viewer, we queued up in trios action, and I think they were playing Undertaker for both sessions, and of course I was playing as Guardian, which you can see he's right here, because I was kind of doing some stuff and things with Duchess last time, but But yeah, we took on Sentient Pest, and then we took on Everdark Augur because because it was around that little rotation where Everdark Augur was part of the Everdark Sovereign bosses and everything like that. So what I did was I queued up for both regular and Everdark, and we got the Everdark version. Now I actually did do recently an expedition run of regular Augur, and I didn't do like the full the whole like day one the boss thing, but what I did was um, over on my YouTube channel I had I had posted the fight that I had with a couple of randoms against regular Augur. Because I figured that, and I figured I do that because of how we faced the Everdark version and not the regular version. So I was like, maybe I can have it be like a little bit of extra content. But anyway, so I'm going to show you guys my loadout. So I'm using Guardian's Chalice, which has a blue slot, yellow slot, and a white slot. Where a white slot is a freebie slot, so you can be able to use any color think of. And this is one of my phased loadout builds. I think I have 3 in total. Um, so there's probably going to be more Faith Guardian in the future, but for this one I decided to use Dark Knight of the Fathom, which you get funny enough, from beating Everdark Augur. It has increased maximum HP, continuous HP recovery, and slowly restore HP for self and allies when HP is low. And the reason why I'm using that is because of the character stat trait you can run for Guardian, where it has improved mind and faith, but reduced vigor. So basically, the vigor being the health. And I was like, oh well, if I'm gonna do that, then I have a perfect little thing for right there. But yeah, you can see. You can get this from the collector signboard. I don't know 100% for sure on this, so take it with a grain of salt. But I think you might have to have the DLC for this, or at least have to get early. It's either like you have to have the DLC, or the game just needs an update. And I don't know for sure because for me, I managed to get the DLC for free, and all I had to do was install it and everything like that. So there you go. And then we have Dark Knight of the Wise, which you get from defeating Everdark Sentient Pest, which is one of the most annoying fights they have to deal with, because it's literally feels like a slog. But you have increased maximum FP restoration upon successful attacks, and max FP increase for each Sorcerer's Rise unlocks. So, yeah, basically I have have a little thing of having, increased maximum FP and HP and FP and everything like that. So, if I get lucky, then if I get lucky and maybe have some good leveling and everything, my stat stuff should look something like this. So, but yeah. In case anyone's wondering why I'm late to stream and everything like that, it's pretty much because I had decided to, pretty much just, it's kind of one of those little situations where it's like, when you're in bed and you don't want to get up, other than just having to maybe go use the bathroom, and then just plop right back down on the bed. I guess you could say that's kind of what I guess you could say that's what was happening. But anyway, while we wait, I'm gonna kind of explain things. So we're gonna be trying to in this stream take on Equilibrious Beast, aka Libra, and Dark Drift Knight. Now, the way that things usually work is that I try and do 2 bosses per stream, um, and it mostly consists of regular bosses. so I do not consider that so basically I only do the regular bosses, so I don't do balancers or Dreadlord, and what have you. But yeah, I do 2 bosses per stream, and usually what I do is if I'm able to beat both bosses on stream, then of course, I'm gonna full VOD the whole, the whole thing. But if I'm only able to beat one boss, but not the other, then I kind of do what I like to kind of refer to as like a half stream or a stream highlight, where it's like, oh, where it's like, oh, I show the, the little counter of, going up, doing my little expedition against, leading up to, the certain boss that I'm, queuing up for. So, like, for example, if I'm able to beat Equilibrium's Beast, but I can't really make progress on doing Dark Drift Night, then I would only just, make the stream be a thing for, I'll just make like a little video thing about like, just having like the expedition run leading up to Libra, to the winning run or whatever. But if things kind of go wrong, wow, not even 11 minutes in and we already got two fucking two fucking bot accounts. But anyway, so I was about to say, now if I can't be able to somehow get into a session, or like, we can't be able to, make any progress to try to do, to do Equilibrium's Beast, then, then I pretty much just don't VOD the stream entirely. Like, I just, I just don't VOD it at all. But like, I'll delete it myself, or I'll just like, let Twitch decide to, delete the thing about like a week's prior. As far as like little rules go and such, I usually play in trios. Usually with a couple of randoms at most. I try my best to, to get through everything, and all that. I usually try and stick it out as much as possible. So like, for example, if one person leaves, but then the person stays, then I will, usually, I'll usually, stick it out until the end. But if both my teammates leave, but if both my teammates leave, then that's when I leave myself. Like, I leave last, basically. And as far as like, if anyone wants to partake, in an expedition, like if like viewers or what have you, I am welcome to the idea. The only thing I would say is like I just don't really do party chats on PlayStation, and everything. And the only thing I would say for people who would would want to partake in this little expedition is, play who you want, bring whatever build that you want. So. If I was be playing with people, then I'd usually say like just play who you want, bring whatever loadout stuff that you want, because it's all good fun, and everything. And if you have a good loadout, or a good character, or you're with a character that you know pretty well, then more power to you. I guess we're going over here. unfortunately, it's gonna take quite a bit, especially because I'm low level. What I was hoping to do, was I was hoping, to like kill that little like meat blob looking thing, because they could be able to drop shit. So much shit going on, I can't even see him. God damn it! I couldn't fucking see him. I couldn't fucking see the guy, and then like dealing with a damn dog. Alright, go here. Get a flask. Grab that. Same with that. I thought I had a scarab. I'll do that. Oh, we actually need to, I think we need to both try to go here. Because from what I've gathered, for the most part, when it comes to dealing with Libra, its main weakness is, of course, like its main weakness and everything is madness. But apparently, like the next best thing, if you can't be able to get anything like madness-based weaponry, is holy. Trying to figure out like how to get all the birds as well. take care. I think we can take care of this boy off. Ow. That should not have been a hit. I was moving. Item discovery. Take max HP. I'm gonna take that for now. I should probably put that there. Well, at least it's not Dragonic, Dragonic Tree Sentinel. But Tree Sentinels are still pains in the arse. Foot. That'll help increase my luck a little bit for discovering things. Check over here real quick. The area's not here. Ow. I think I'll take that. Sounds like a revenant. Rotten staff. Sacred Blade. Yeah, we'll have to do that on day 2. There's jellyfish, that's gonna be, yep, it's gonna be those guys. Yeah, it's best to just wait it out for that. Cause yeah, sometimes when it comes to like the, the places that have like, the, that ain't very nice. Do FP because kind of like it's kind of like the thing, having the more FP. Man, the one thing I've noticed in the frosty little areas and whatnot like this, if there's jellyfish, like these, that's gonna mean that's gonna have ancient heroes or some more. But if it doesn't, but if there is no jellyfish, then it's Almoric archers. So I would love to have like the defeating enemies thing. It's like I'd try to just get like boost from rather get like boost from a flash, those flash. Here. Wait, they pointed to a fire the encampment thing. But yet they're going this way. I reckon we can try. I feel like this is one. I'm kind of feeling this is one of those things where we're now going like our separate ways or something. Ow. Oh, I think I see why. I think I see why the Dutch is, went their own little way. Magworm, a boss. What kind of boss we got under the castle? Ow. I got a quick sword. Eee. Like I got myself a quick sword. I'll take that. Ew, got a niche. Let's see. Pretty physical damage. Oh. Curiouser and curiouser. Guess I'll take that. I'll see what's up here. I'll take Expensive Stone 1 to upgrade my shield at least. They're probably taking the point, the staff though. I was thinking about like if I wanted to somehow like maybe take the fucking shield was because it had no skill, but also had like the passive ability on. Okay. Ooh. God damn. Hold on. Where that thank you? Fuck it. I'll take it. Fuck it. I'll take it. Why did that sleep? Maybe that was close. I'm moving. Ooh. I got a winning grace out of that. My best assumption. I'm not like like the one thing I would say like jumping to conclusion would be rage quitting, um, but I think that probably the reason I think probably the reason why the Duchess left might have been because of like connection issues or IRL type stuff. do this, and then I'll take it. Yeah, so I'll do that, and I'll have that, you know, for like the extra. Alright, so look on the offers.
It is done. The time is right.
fucking heal back up. I don't know if they will pick me up. If they can, I go get one heal off or something. Damn! We almost had it. Hold on. Damn. I can't mess with the Duchess. Be like, hey, what the fuck happened? We're like, hey, what happened? Yeah. If I had known that was gonna happen, I would have said like, hey, like, could you drop me your secret Esper rapier? Damn. That fucking sucks, man. Like we almost had him. Like we literally almost had him. It's like if I wasn't like stance broken or whatever, if I wasn't stance broken followed by getting hit by madness, I could have been able to have healed and then proc my alt. And damn, it sucks. Like I said, we nearly had him. We nearly fucking had Libra's bitch ass on the first try, even with only two people out of the three. But yeah, just thinking about it though, it's like just trying to figure out why the Duchess left, and I'm not gonna assume as race quitting, even though it's kind of like the first thing that I come up to because I can't tell you how many times I can't tell you how many times it's like I be playing Night Rain in a trio session, and then next thing you know it's like fucking someone gets all pissy, pissed Anthony and leaves because they go because they they go down the first attempt or they don't follow or people don't follow where they or where they're wanting to go, despite even with all the pinging and stuff. But if I was to assume about why the Duchess left, I would assume either it's because of there's some connection issues going on, or B, something happened IRL that had to make him step away. So. Well, there they are again. Yeah, because another thing too is if they were, wow. Because what I was about to say too was that if they rage quitted, then they pretty much just wasted their, then they pretty much ended up wasting their own little time by doing that because of how they were doing apparently Dutch's remembrance and everything like that. Give me a sec. Controller's doing a little thing where it's like it's making it hard to. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, what I was about to say was for some I don't know what happens. You know, I don't know why this is a thing. But let me just go to it real quick. So for whatever reason, like I don't know why it has like that little fucking yeah, that little circle looking thing where it's like you know you have where like it has where it's probably like about as close as you can be able to have to being like having a mouse on your thing. I don't know what it is, but like for some reason it's been doing a thing lately um where it's like it'll stick on the thing and then like I can't be able to use like the little keyboard stuff like that because like no matter how many times I try to like move, it always just goes right back to the fucking center. There's the Duchess again. Are you kidding me? The second fucking time that has never happened. That's never happened more than once. Like I shit you not, that has never happened more than once where it's like, oh, failed to build, failed to create a multiplayer session, and all that shit. Like it's not like it's usually like a one-time thing every now and then all of a sudden and then like it stops. Something tells me I'm probably not gonna get. Something tells me that this is probably not gonna be VODed. It's like holy shit, dude. Not once but twice in a row, mind you. It's done the thing where it's like, oh, failed to create multiplayer session, returning, to roundtable hold. But yeah, that's literally like the first time it's happened like back to back, and then temp session of Night Rain, honestly. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Okay. I was messaging with other people that the other executive that I last queued up with that didn't, that we didn't get to have a session with. I was like, hey, did you get somehow? I was like, hey, did you get in there a message on your end that, that took you back to the round table hold? So. But yeah, so some one little thing or two, worth mentioning, I guess, to people. So if you're doing if you're doing a remembrance for whatever character that you're playing as, okay, if you were to leave the session, all that. If you were to leave the session during the remembrance, and everything, you have maybe an item thing that you had to be able to get, and all that. If you leave the session beforehand, then it pretty much null and void. It's pretty much like it null and voids that whole thing. Basically, meaning it doesn't count, so you have to redo that part that part of the remembrance again in order to hopefully to progress. So in this case, with the Duchess, because because of how they had abruptly left, which I say I'm giving them a benefit of the doubt, saying they left because maybe some connection issues. They will have to do that. They will have to do another expedition again in order to get that thing taken care of. Okay. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. And we got Crater. Negation. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think that the Raider, I think they're wearing like the Dawn outfit because of how it's a little bit more of a golden flair to it. My Guardian going up here. Excuse me, fellers. Improved guarding ability. Yep. That's a twin blade. What's the recluse pinging over here? Damage boost, damage negation. Back to the the previous little session though. It does suck. Like I said, it does fucking suck. That you know, we were so close to to beating to beating Libra, and apparently because I didn't really I didn't really know that they had it, but apparently the the executor had a winning grace as well. Nightmare Glaive. I guess I'll do that. you. Yeah. Sure. See what this scarab is. If I can actually be able to get it in time. Nice. There's a nice little scarab right there. Or a nice little talisman right there, excuse me. Alright, they're going to the castle. That. Damn, dude. What's that? Okay. That's only good one out of this bunch for me. Stamina. Like that. You know, fuck it. I'll take the shield. Oh, god damn it. Someone reason it didn't let me jump. Like, someone reason wouldn't let me jump. What's this? Ow. Ah. If I didn't get grabbed there, I probably could have fucking got the raider up. We got hands, people, we got hands. Nice. Damn, what the fuck you got? Ooh. You got that. I guess I'll do that for now. Max HP. I was like, what the fuck happened? Miss me. I'll take the increased runs. Oh. Okay, the recluse apparently decides to go up top. Azure Canon. What's that? Damn, dude. So, like, do we really want to take on that fucker? I guess so. Ew. Unspripia. Even though it's full, yeah. But it does have, well, take the Scarlet, the thing with Scarlet Rot, so. What's that do? Kind of like this Black Flame Tornado. Oh my god, dude. Ow. Alright, now max level. Keep me here. Nope. 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 No, 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 no! I kinda want that inspiration for you. I can get to it without being like gangbanged here. Yep. That gives me fucking, HP and everything. Even though I also do have a thing, with, Wilder's, sword. Of course. Let's see. Uh, 213. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Wilder's greatsword. So now I have another thing that can replace the And yeah, for those wondering what that little thing was, it was a reply. I found it was a reply from the executive from one of my previous attempts of of getting into this session, but couldn't get, but we were unable to get into a session. Wait, what is this? Well, it thought it's a weapon. That might have been like an improved item discovery or something. Hey, how are you? Oh, you lucky bitch. You got that sword. Meow. We'll do that. That way, because by the close of I'll do, probably for a Flame of Frenzy team. All max level. Let's see it. Let's key. Alright. Rid of that. Put that there. That there. Alright. If we're lucky, maybe we can be able to get, Mike's War Spear, but at the same time, no, it's like, I don't know. Well, never mind. Ow. Ow. Nope. I'm running. Never mind. Okay. A little spicy, a little dicey, but got through it in the end. Decent, but nah. If only that was something. If only the string armor, deals blank damage wasn't magic. So that. I'll keep it for now, but I'm probably never really going to use it. So, yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna queue out for Dark Drift 9. See what kind of stuff, see what kind of stuff happens. Now, if I somehow don't get queued, if I don't get a queue up when it hits around like the 2 hour mark, then that's probably how I'll actually end. And then I'll maybe, try again next time. Yeah, still couldn't really believe that we got beat on the first attempt um, of of Libra. We were still damn close. But yeah. So the idea I have right now is I'm gonna wait until the 2 hour mark on stream, see what happens, and all that. If you don't see any progress on like the matchmaking progress against Dark Drift 9, then probably what I'm gonna do, then I'm gonna just make like a little stream highlight video thing of the the successful Equilibrious Beast expedition run. And it's probably gonna be one of those situations too where it's like probably ending up on Twitch, kind of like Twitch only. Because I don't know what it is, but it's like I've been having like this random little thought in my head where it's like where it's like if I have like certain like certain things that made as like stream highlights that that more than likely I would probably just have them as a little video, probably just put them on, keep them on Twitch, just for just for like people to see, that, especially like if they were looking up, trying to look up my my Twitch channel and everything. Because probably what I'm already doing after the stream, there's probably gonna find me something to eat, something like to have for my dinner. Whoops. This is gonna be the last little attempt of me trying to queue up for Dark Drift Night in this stream. Because one thing I've learned about trying to like queue up with people is it always feels random. Like it always feels random because it's like sometimes you might get like quick like quick matchmaking results. Other times it's like you're gonna just like it's gonna take like a hot minute or so, maybe even longer. Seriously? Matchmaking failed, unable to create session. What is going on? I don't know why, but I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like for some reason the server, the Night Rain servers are acting wonky. I guess while I kind of wait, I can just show like some other, other little paste builds and stuff that I made. So yeah, this is the kind of one that I came up with. Oh, never mind. This is another one I came up with where it's like I have my starting armament fix poison, and I had like the blue, and I had like the blue relic. And I had like maximum HP. I think it's like arcane and FP as well. So okay. So it's been quite a hell of a session. So let's see if we can end it off with a successful Dark Drift Night expedition, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Real nice. Okay. And we got Crater again. This could be interesting. Rolling Stone, Filefoot. me fear. How does that break me out of my thing? Better. Like that's not supposed to break you out of your stance, even if they do like a fucking charge attack or whatever. No! Damn, dude. That was crazy. Where they at? Funny thing too, but Stormcaller is actually the thing that I have for my regular Elden Ring Guardian build. Except it's not on a halberd, it's on a spear. I'm gonna go over here. Like, I'm gonna go over here because there is a church. So I'm gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the church that was over, to the church over here, which is where I know where they were at. Get flask number 6. I'll try and catch up with them at the castle. Six, 7, 8. So if I hit both of those churches, I can have at least a total of 9 flasks. You know, like 6, 7. You know how like 8, like 8 the main thing, and if we can get past that, if we can get to day 3, then that'll be, that'll be like the extra 9. Max HP. On the Padu. And I don't mind the Padu, yeah. Oh, what's this? Transcendent Moonlight. Have we even deduced what's like down underneath the castle? Bellring Hunter. Old BBH himself. Let's see. Fighting Grease. My HP. If that was lightning, I probably would have taken that, but I've already got it taken. I was like, it would be nice to get some more possible lighting grease. like that. Used to have for my my main shield. Level 9. I saw a red body. Oh, fuck off. I can't right now. They're being little douche canoes. Yeah, apparently it was an ironite. Yeah, apparently it was an ironite body. Damn, bitch, you got a big ass club. Level 10. Done pretty good, so fair. So, what are we doing now? Are we going up top, or... Are we going up top, or are we just passing through? Can I please get up the fucking thing? I'm gonna go the scenic route. Keep me here. Ow. Sure. At the old termination. Boys. Physical attack. I'm gonna take a bit of a chance here. Check out, these drops, because I have had moments where I've got like some really good drops, and everything. Ooh, like that. Animalania. Ads. Look here, Herschel. I got a Animalania. Pretty sounds pretty good. I'd say probably my best bet might be Roger Riviere. I ain't getting fucking stun locked by that shit. What is this? I'll take it for the hell of it, I guess. We'll go 120. Legend Forge. I think I know where to go on. Excuse me, fellers. Ladies and feller. Ladies and fellermen. Alright. Hello, 14. Yeah, they work on now. pardon me. Place to go, things to see. Baddies to kill. Now I want to say, quote unquote, like I think this probably might be like the highest amount of flask I've ever had in this condition. Stamina. I hope to God there's a way up there. Okay. Code quick thought. I just realized what the Wilder's name was. Baconator. Oh, it's the name of the bitch himself. Ow. Alright, so yeah, so now we got 9 flasks. I think we're gravy. We're super gravy even. Let's see. Uh, okay. Everyone's all here. Off he goes. Oh. Damn. Nice. Okay. Sell. Sell. Again, magic damage. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? We'll sell that. Honestly, I think I'm gonna sell that too. Okay, so now we have managed to beat both Equilibrious Beast and Dark Drift Knight. Vi is happy now. So, now I can definitely say for sure that this is going to be a full stream VOD. So, yeah. So next time I do this, whenever it be like, whether it be like during the normal time frame of streaming, or if I decide just to do it for the hell of it, I'm gonna be attempting to do Fissure in the Fog, and then maybe the final boss. But right now, though, that's where I'm gonna go ahead and call it, because we've been live by almost 2.5 hours now. So Yeah. Alright. Go, okay, so yeah, so I want to go do my thing. I want to get a raid going. I have to find someone to raid. Well, I feel like I have to, but it's like I wanna. Like, I want to try to find someone to raid, because I like being able to raid people after my streams. You know, no matter if it's like under a normal time frame, or later on in that day, or, you know, if it's like or if it's like, you know, like a random day where it's like, you know what, I wanted to stream something, so I'm streaming something. Really? Like, I'm hitting, like I was hitting the like shift and then one and all that, but it was gonna be like the fucking like one raid, like the number one raid. Alright, so there's that. Wait till it gives me the slash raid thing. Well, I guess while I wait for it to do that, I guess I'll start finding someone, you know, to raid. But yeah, I am going to. I'm definitely going to, for sure, you know, VOD this stream in full, and then after I, you know, raid out, I'm going to find me something to eat. Now, this person's playing regular Elden Ring. Let me check some stuff real quick. 5.5 hours. I still hate the. Yeah, it's like I still hate the fact that, like, you know, okay, so there's this thing on the PC version of Elden Ring. I think it's called like seamless co-op. And one of the things that it's able to do is, like, um you know, you can be able to ride your horses, like you and your co-op summons are able to ride your horses. And yet they have not implemented that in fucking regular Elden Ring. Like, you know, it's like, oh, you can't be able to do. We won't do that here. Like, it's so annoying and yet so stupid at the same time. fucking pre-roll it. We'll try this person out. They're playing regular Elden Ring on their end. So pretty much in a nutshell, like we're kind of keeping the Elden Ring vibe train going. And we'll see if we can actually do this raid or not. We can. Alright, so I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video or live stream. But until then, as always, please take care of yourselves and have a good week or weekend.